Diabetes is one of the fastest growing health problems worldwide. According to the International Diabetes Federation, over 537 million adults are living with it today, and the number is rising every year. Let's break it down scientifically. Clear, simple, and life-saving. Welcome back. In this video, we'll explore diabetes in depth, what it actually is, the biology behind it, the symptoms you should never ignore, and the treatment options that are saving lives worldwide. Diabetes isn't just about high sugar. It's about how your body processes energy at the cellular level, and understanding that gives us power to prevent, manage, and live healthier lives. So before we talk about symptoms and treatments, let's first understand what diabetes really is inside the body. Diabetes is a chronic metabolic disorder, meaning it affects how your body uses energy. Here's what normally happens. When you eat food, carbohydrates are broken down into glucose, your body's main fuel. Insulin, a hormone made by the pancreas, acts like a key, allowing glucose to move from your blood into your cells. In diabetes, this process doesn't work properly. Either the body doesn't produce insulin at all, or the body cannot use insulin effectively, a condition known as insulin resistance. The result is hyperglycemia, or high blood sugar, which over time can damage blood vessels, nerves, kidneys, eyes, and even the heart. Now that we know the mechanism, let's look at the different types of diabetes because not all diabetes is the same. There are several types of diabetes, each with unique causes and treatments. Type 1 diabetes, an autoimmune disease where the immune system destroys insulin-producing beta cells, usually develops in childhood or adolescence, requires lifelong insulin therapy. Type 2 diabetes accounts for over 95% of all diabetes cases worldwide, caused by insulin resistance and gradual loss of insulin production, strongly linked to obesity, inactivity, and genetics, can often be managed with lifestyle changes and oral medication in early stages. Gestational diabetes appears during pregnancy when hormones interfere with insulin function, usually resolves after birth, but increases risk of type 2 diabetes later in life for both mother and child. Knowing the type is important, but how would you even know if you have diabetes? Let's talk about the symptoms you should watch for. Early symptoms of diabetes may be subtle, but they are important warning signs. Frequent urination, especially at night, extreme thirst and hunger, sudden or unexplained weight loss, fatigue and irritability, blurred vision, slow healing wounds, or frequent infections. If you notice these, get tested. According to the American Diabetes Association, diagnosis is usually done with fasting blood glucose, HbA1c, or oral glucose tolerance tests. So what happens after diagnosis? Let's go over treatment. Diabetes treatment is personalized and depends on the type. Type 1 requires insulin therapy through injections or pumps because the body cannot make insulin. Type 2 begins with lifestyle changes, healthy diet, physical activity, and weight management. If needed, medications such as metformin are added, and in later stages, insulin may also be required. Gestational diabetes, managed through diet, activity, and sometimes insulin to protect both mother and baby. Technology is advancing rapidly. Continuous glucose monitors, or CGMs, and insulin pumps help patients track and manage blood sugar more effectively. Researchers are also studying islet cell transplantation and even artificial pancreas systems for the future. While treatment is essential, prevention and healthy living are the most powerful tools against type 2 diabetes. Up to 50% of type 2 diabetes cases can be prevented. Key steps include eating more fiber from whole grains, fruits, and vegetables, cutting down on sugary drinks and processed foods, staying active. Just 30 minutes of brisk walking daily makes a huge difference. Getting regular checkups and blood sugar screenings, especially if you're at risk. Finally, let's wrap up with the key takeaway. Diabetes is serious, but it's not the end of the road. With early detection, proper treatment, and lifestyle changes, millions of people live healthy, full lives.